But this time he's coming in as a transgender person. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
How about 300 on it? That ain't no she. That's 300.
I'm sorry?
It's she. You kept saying him. It's she.
Were you born male?
It's she. I'm a woman now.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Pinyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position?
You don't want to be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have an opinion, can't make me.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's MP, then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Buffkin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And players these days with great ball handling, but
and the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe.
Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success.
It's just like, why is this here?
LGBT to the QRS. Bunch of phonies got told me that you are next. I gotta tell the truth, I'm trying to do my best to show love, but you blind saying you are aggressive. Nonsense for your conscience. You can say whatever you want in the comments. You can pin them up on the cross like conscience. You can think of it from the sin, it's a crisis. You just gotta be cautious. The sin, that's the sin.
There's a double team with Podziemski taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the four. Here's Mobo. No points so far.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through.
You don't want to be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I know that we got a lot of haters. Now we rocking the Mac. You don't want to be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have anything to make me a piece of you. I know that we got a lot of haters. Now we rocking the Mac. You don't want to be a beta.
Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. Now, here's Maxey. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaPorte. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls put together a nice one. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one.
I work for Black Lives Matter since I...
this time he's coming in as a transgender person. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Jesse. And just to start off, it's she. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
It's she. You kept saying him. It's she.
Were you born a male?
Yes, but it's she. I'm a woman.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Kuminga, Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Bufkin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Maxey, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
Wow. Since the break, he has struggled to get going. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Philadelphia moving it around. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Maxey.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's MP. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
What is this? Who does it belong to?
Here's Embiid. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Just 2 to shoot from deep three-point range. Edgecombe, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
It's stolen by MP to the paint. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And Philadelphia has possession. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Rockin' the back, you don't wanna be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have you seen, can't make me I know that we got a lot of haters.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since he's got a story for us. An update, Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you.
He is back. But this time he's coming in as a transgender person. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Jesse. And just to start off, it's she. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
It's she. It's she.
Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's
The clean house. Need a couple haters who just wanna be proud. And I don't need the cloud, I'm rocking out on seat down. Me and Brandon going ham, we love to watch you freak out. I'm a menace and you know I got the trifold trinity. Lay a hand up on the church, got the fivefold ministry. 5 fingers folded, we going toe to toe, I'm getting promoted. I'ma let you betas have it, what happened to all the boldness? And I'ma let that just rest. Suffocate your demons into people who are possessors.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got MP. He's out there with Pajemski. Anthony Black is out.
Free from the flamers. I crusade, get on the new wave for the bacon.
I'm going back. What's that about?
You can't make me a piece that you agree. I know that we got a lot of haters. I be rocking the mic. You don't wanna be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have it if you can't make me a piece that you agree. I know that we got a lot of haters. I be rocking the mic. You don't wanna be a beta.
Let alone a hater boy. You trolling on the internet like it's for sale, boy. They mask up and act up, playing straight with cause. Until they met by them patriots who bring the force. You see his critics, but I am a walking miracle, spiritual individual. Don't trip, your hands to yourself or you will get flipped. Know the alphabet is strong, salute to my troops and all the police force. Know it's me in these streets, no retreat. I lay that little piece.
Now here's Maxey, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Things just don't seem to be.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the power forward.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner. High IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel him to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything.
This guy is a human cheat code.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Counted good. He's got 10.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Here's Maxey. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Maxey. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Mobo. 6 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP kicks to Black. launches it. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a quick pass.
Looking to get it going.
Back, but this time he's coming in as a transgender person. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Jesse. And just to start off, it's she. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
It's she.
Knocked away. Stolen by MP. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Here's Edgecombe. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls made a big difference. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum.
Here's Maxey. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Don't trip. Keep your hands to yourself or you will get flipped. TTP up in this. Know that Alpha gang strong. Salute to my troops and all the police force. Know it's me and these troops no retreat. LA Valley get the peace in the land from the fools. Be grateful for sheep.
Maxey with it. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at power forward. And that one drops.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Back to MP. Pass to Gordon. Takes the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
It's just kind of one thing left from the other, and next thing you know, I want to try my queen spot.
Here's Edgecombe. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
You know, words some...
You don't want attorneys not accepting you win, and that's a fact. Democrats want you to think less, and you will never see my boys up in the pink dress. And the boat is going down, I'm trying to sink the mess, and I got the Holy Spirit, I don't need the press, I'm leaving the nest.
Here's Edgecombe. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. Pocket 2. And Edwards puts up a...
Back. This time he's coming in as a transgender person. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Jesse. And just to start off, it's she.
Here's Maxey. He's got 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel.
Got the trifold trinity. Lay a hand upon the church, got the fivefold ministry. 5 fingers folded, we going toe to toe. I'm getting promoted. I'ma let you ladies have it. What happened to all the boldness? And I'ma let that joint rest. We up against
I'ma break down all the teams to show you how I flip it into a rap scheme.
On the streets, now watch me beat my chest. You a feminine man. What's the sentiment? You a beta.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Anthony Black. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by MP. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Brandon. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, BA. I mean, he's sending everything back.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Here's McCain.
Do the transition, and I met some friends that were also.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McCain's got his third basket of the night.
Because I do have. I don't identify with
the winner is.
So whenever you go to the bathroom and you see it, you like what is this? Who does the basketball?
It's just like, why is this here?
LGBT to the keyboard rest. Only's got only that you want next.
There's a minute left to play in the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Oh, yes! MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Philadelphia with the ball. Shot from the inbound. Here's McCain.
I can have an opinion, can't make me a piece that you agree. I know that we got a lot of haters. I be rocking the back. You don't want to be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have an opinion, can't make me a piece that you agree. I know that we got a lot of haters.
Here's Sims. Still no points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Take it.
Got a lot of haters. Now be rocking the mega. You don't want to be a beta.
Proper lady. Just an average woman.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
MP out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Black. That's the Warriors' 5. Alston, good. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double?
And could you just please apologize for your... He is back. but this time he's coming in as a transgender person. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Jesse. And just to start off, it's she. Thank you.
I'm sorry?
And here are the Sixers now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
They've got Anthony Black, Moses Moody out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping.
I'm getting promoted. I'ma let you betas have it. What happened to all the boldness? And I'ma let that joint rest. We up against the demons and the people who I possess. Wild, wild west, and I'ma try my best. Going gorilla on the streets. Now watch me beat my chest.
Here's Edgecombe. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. They've got MP. He's out there with Moses Moody. Anthony Black out there with Jonathan Kuminga. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP to pass to Kuminga. Count that one. Kuminga's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Jonathan Kuminga has come to play tonight. Very assertive, putting up strong scoring numbers early.
A nice shot by MP.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for Golden State. Complete domination from distance. 10 three-pointers now. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Richards. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Graham. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, VA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Taking a look at Philadelphia.
LGBT to the QRS. Bunch of phonies got told me that you are next. I gotta tell the truth, I'm trying to do my best to show love, but you blind saying you are oppressed. Nonsense with your conscience. You can say whatever you want in the comments. You could pin him up on the cross like conscience. He could deliver you from the sin, it's a process. You just gotta be cautious. The sin test of sin.
Richards with it.
Just like the best of the kid. You might have to learn a little lesson with it.
Here's Edgecombe. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see next.
You will never see my boys up in the pink dress. And the book is going down, I'm trying to sink the mess. And I got the Holy Spirit, I don't need the press. I'm leaving the nest. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have an opinion, can't make me a piece. Do you agree? I know that we got a lot of haters. Now you rocking the back. You don't want to be a beta. I ain't with the ABCs. I can have an opinion, can't make me a piece. Do you agree? I know that we got a lot of
Here's Edgecombe. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Lobo in at the 4.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. And he jams it home with authority.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Maxey. Here's it.
What are you laughing at, Jesse? I'm laughing at you. I'm putting this on fully lit.
Beta!
I work for Black.
Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And so in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards.
Y'all are cheapskates, ayy. 2020, man. Y'all need grace. I seek face, don't need clout. Ain't don't see doubt, but I can see the fakes, ayy. Bro, get it, blow trees. If you don't need to show me a soul seed, let me proceed. I'm a dreamer. Nobody know me.
Now here's MP. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Aaron Gordon is out there with Moody. Then it's MP. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Bufkin in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bufkin. Back to MP. Now here's Richards. Gordon outside. Back to MP. Gordon finds MP. 6 to shoot. Gordon on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And here is Maxey. Outside Edwards. Here's the pick. Back to Maxey. Will it go? Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 8 rebounds in the game. And yes, another basket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Edwards, the pass to Embiid. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very...
Newsflash.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
It's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can...
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Maxey with it. Now defended by MP. To the middle.
Merry-go-round. Y'all get off this line, stop riding my hotel gown. I'll take this coat off and go with in the pits of hell. They like, oh my God, is he still rapping about Christ? Yeah. Oh my God.
54 seconds left in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, NBA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done every.
I love you, God. In a chain like a knife round with a Mike Tyson knockout. Wow, hi-ya. Chop this roll. Wife said I'm on go mode. Crazy, out of control, though. Father said go and be bold. I don't think you understand. Face radiant like Moses, man. Letting my whole team know. Letting my whole team know. Boy, you ready? Let's get it. Let's go. Listen, I'm black and you already know.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Maxey. And the rejection by MP. The three ball.
Still ripping up that gun, made forever, y'all. See me at the show, they don't understand. They be like, oh my God. Man, cause I left, never coming back to my ex-life.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Maxey to stop the run.
I'm gonna tell everybody I had such a great time. Oh my
God. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bounce pass, Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. They need it.
I was down, but now I'm yeah, it's been all my life. Kids the rock limits. Tell me why they changing rules now. People telling me
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Maxey. Philadelphia moving it.
With the millstone around their neck so it'll sink. We need to deal with evil. I don't care about what you think. And Donald Trump ain't gonna save us. Only way is if we change. Yeah, you might just got a pocket full of money, but you're spiritually dead. We letting evil in this country, but you care about the bread. And I can't find a reason why they breathing. We are bankrupt. Look up in the Bible what they did. I'm on the same stuff. Millstone.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mobo. Outside, Maxey.
I don't wanna see him, I don't want him to be free. Get the millstone. You mess with that kids, you my kills up. They telling us that trafficking is fake. If you protect a pedophile, it'll cast you in the lake. The guy exposed the devil, I ain't dancing with the snake. Pedophiles need to be trimmed.
32 seconds left in the final quarter. Maxey surveying the D. Here's Mobo. Pass to Edgecombe.
It's a dang shame that we can't come together now and stand up for the kids. Feel like everyone's a perp and we in the land of the pigs. Man, these people ain't human. No defense for the reptiles. Get a millstone for the next of these pedophiles. Somebody get the millstone. You messing with the kids, you in my kills zone. You in my kills zone.
Here's Maxey. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside. Now here's Edwards.
Somebody get the millstone. You messing with the kids, you in my kill zone. Hey, you in my kill zone. Get the noose and introduce you to a millstone. Lock him up and throw away the key. Way in the sin to the bottom of the sea.
Here's Max. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. To halt the run.